Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Priyanka, and on this channel I talk everything about moving from India to Australia as a student, settling down here with your permanent residency, mixed with lots of tips on how to live a sustainable and a happy and a healthy life. This video is going to be about first 7 things that you need to do when you come to Australia. We are just going to build a roadmap for you on how to proceed when you come to Australia from India as an international student. You will be starting your life from scratch, so you need to make sure that you start it on the right foot. By starting it on the right foot, I just mean that doing these first few things which will make you feel quite sorted mentally, and when you are mentally sorted, you will feel at peace and not miss your family as much in the first few days of coming here, because you would be navigating, आप खुद से चीजें देख रहे होगे, क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, and while ticking each of these things off, you would feel कि मैंने काफी कुछ achieve कर लिया है on the first day itself. Let's get right into the video. First thing would be to book your free pickup service with your university. जब आप किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी में आ रहे हो, be it Deakin, Melbourne, Uni Melbourne, Monash, RMIT, every university has their free pickup service which can help you drop you from airport to your accommodation. This just gives a lot of mental peace, and you feel ki okay, as soon as I drop out, as soon as I get out of the airplane, I know where I'm going. You won't have travel card, you won't have a bank account, you obviously cannot book Uber. So you have to make sure that you book your free pickup. It's a free service, and it gives you a lot of peace of mind. This free pickup service will drop you wherever your accommodation is, whether it's an Airbnb or university or a rented house, whatever you've arranged for yourself. Now you are in your accommodation, you are settled, you can get refreshed, call your family, let them know you've arrived. Second thing is to go out and buy a travel card. So whichever city you're coming to, Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide, Perth, हर city के अपने अलग travel cards होते हैं. So all you have to do is go on Google and type buy travel card near me, and you will see that within a 10-minute or a 30-minute walk you can go and buy. जहाँ से भी आप travel card खरीदोगे, make sure कि आप वहीं से उसको $50 का top up करा लो. $50 would be enough for a week so that you can travel, go get your groceries, go to the university, and anything that you need to do, you need a travel card. Just go out, breathe, feel that now you are in the city which you've always been wanting to, or you've been wanting for the past year or something, and just go for a stroll, get your card. Cool. So now you've reached to your accommodation and you've also bought a travel card. The third most important thing is to go and buy an Australian phone number. You need phone number to register a bank account, to register on any app, So again, just search Vodafone Sims near me, and you'll see कि कौन से stores हैं जहाँ से आप SIM खरीद सकते हो जाके. When I came to Australia, I bought a Vodafone SIM card, and it used to be $40 a month, which used to give me 50 GB data as well as international calling and Australia-wide calling, obviously. So I feel Vodafone is really reliable. Signal हर जगह आता है, and उनका customer service भी बहुत अच्छा है. Like, they really understand your situation and accordingly sometimes give you discount also. I didn't tell you this. Go with Vodafone or any other plan that you want to. Cool. So now you have an Australian phone number. Give it to your friends, call your family, give them a surprise with an Australian number, and be proud of yourself. You now have a mobile number, you have your travel card, and you're settled in your accommodation. The next and the fourth important step is to open up a bank account. Obviously आप cash लेकर आते हो इंडिया से, and you want to make sure that it's safe. So जहाँ से भी आपने SIM card लिया होगा, definitely उसके आसपास एक CommBank होगा, Commonwealth Bank, which is the most student friendly bank, and I love CommBank. उनका interface बहुत easy है, उनकी app बहुत easy to navigate है, and their customer service is really good. So just walk into the back, make sure you have your ID with you, make sure you carry your passport with you, and just go and tell them that, hey, I'm a student, I would like to open up a bank account. Also make sure that उसी बैंक अकाउंट में आप एक सेविंग्स अकाउंट भी खुलवा लें. Let's say you are depositing 3,000 or 4,000, whatever आप इंडिया से लेकर आए हो. Make sure कि आप उसमें से फिर आधा अपने सेविंग्स अकाउंट में डाल दो, and start financial budgeting from then and there only. Once you open up your bank account in the branch, within 6 to 7 days card post होगा, post में card आएगा, and that card obviously you can use for all the transactions, but then and there you can also download Commonwealth Bank की app, and उस app के through you can manage your accounts, you can see कि आपके normal personal account में कितना है, आप savings में कितना रखना चाहते हो, and accordingly you can budget every month. So I do that, and that's really helpful. So I would suggest you do that from day one. Cool. Quickly, I just want to let you know that you will be carrying your passport for the first few days. Har jagah pe, that's your only source of identity when you come to Australia until you get your student card and your Combank ka, bank account card. You should keep your passport with you, but once you have other IDs, make sure that you keep your passport somewhere safe. कहीं पे बहुत अच्छे से उसको ध्यान से रखो, because that is your only source of ID in Australia. Also, when you're depositing all your money in your bank account, make sure that you keep $200 to $300 with you, because those $200-300 will be used until you get your card. जब तक card आएगा तब तक you would want to do some expenses, right? So just make sure कि आप $200-300 अपने पास रख लो. Coming to the next very important thing, buying basic groceries. Wherever you are, अगर आप Combank के पास खड़े हो या आपने SIM card खरीदा है अभी, तो definitely वहाँ पे Coles, Woolies या Aldi होगा, and you can just go and buy the most basic groceries. I would say you can buy a small bottle of oil, milk, butter, bread. Also buy some cans of chickpeas and rajma, and a small packet of rice and onions and tomatoes. These basic things will just help you for the first week while you are trying to understand that what you want to cook, क्या आपको अच्छा लगता है, क्या नहीं अच्छा लगता, क्या बनाना है, क्या नहीं बनाना. But having basic groceries would just make you feel, again, peace of mind that okay, I have this and I can cook, I can feed myself basically. Cool. So now you have your Australian phone number with you, you have travel card, you're settled in your accommodation, basic groceries भी खरीद ली हैं हमने. Coming to the next point is downloading some of the must-have apps that you should have within the first week of coming to Australia, So there can definitely be a whole separate video on what apps you should have when you're in Australia, but कुछ ये apps जो मैं बताने वाली हूँ, these helped me in the first few weeks. So number one would be downloading the travel app, जो कि मैंने आपको बताया कि जैसे कि आपका travel card होगा, उसी travel card के नाम की definitely एक app भी आती है. So that app would allow you to schedule and plan your whole journey ahead. So let's say कि कल सुबह 8 बजे you have a class. Now you need to know what time you need to catch the bus or train or tram to be able to reach in time, right? So all you have to do is go into that app, type the name of your destination, and it will give you the whole journey कि आपको किस time घर से निकलना है, कितनी walk करनी है, कितना walk करके tram लेना है, bus लेना है, क्या लेना है. So definitely download that app, first thing. Second would be downloading Didi and Uber app. These two are taxi apps. In case कभी आप बहुत ज़्यादा late हो गए हो, because you're new, you're still settling down, हो सकता है आप late उठो, jet lag भी होगा. So you have to make sure कि आपके पास ये emergency taxi apps हों, क्योंकि इन पे कभी-कभी discounts भी आ जाते हैं, तो you can use those coupons and avail the discount. And अगर आप uni के पास रहते हो और आपकी बस या tram miss हो गई and lecture start होने का time and you need to reach, so you can just quickly book a cab and go, but keep these for rainy days. Make sure कि आप ये बहुत frequently ना करो, because it's expensive. Next would be Jora Local, which is a jobs related app. So Jora Local is an amazing app. I absolutely love it. I got my first job from there. It's like उसपे सारी local jobs होती हैं आसपास, जैसे restaurant में waitressing की job है या dishwashing की job है, कुछ data entry related, all sorts of jobs you can find, and it's just quick. क्यों अगर आपको apply करना बहुत easy है, और if you can see कि आपके घर के पास कोई restaurant है, you can just go and talk to them that I saw this vacancy, can I apply, something like that. So definitely helpful. Download this app. The next app would be Unidays. So Unidays is an amazing app, especially for uni students, and it just helps because उसपे बहुत सारे discounts आते रहते हैं and you can avail those discounts. तो ये कुछ apps हैं which will help you get going in the first week, और बाकी apps आपको खुद रहते रहते भी पता चल जाएंगी, but I will make an in-depth video. Cool. We are almost done here. Just the last and the most important thing for you to do when you arrive in Australia after you've done all of these things that I mentioned would be to go to the beach. You have your travel card, right? And you also have that app. तो उसमें जाके you just have to put in nearest beach. I think 60 to 70 minutes की journey होगी आपकी by tram or train. I would just say go to the beach, listen to the sound of the waters, and just give yourself a little tap on the back that you've reached so far. जो आपने कुछ time पहले सोचा था, that you will come to Australia, settle and study. You are now here. So I wish you all the best for your journey. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope this was helpful. And if there are any other questions that you have, please feel free to leave in the comments below. I am trying to answer all your questions, and if this was helpful, please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you.